Hello everyone, Jeff Jinks here at Jeff Jinks Law, giving you some quick updates about the courts, the coronavirus, what we're doing to help and staying ready to serve you. Number one, the courts are open. Number two, we're open, right? Just to let you know, we participated in an industry webinar a week ago to assess what's the law firm's capability in a remote officing situation. And to be honest with you, I'm really proud of our staff and the way that we are structured and organized. We've done a lot of things to prepare over the years, not for a disaster necessarily, but just to have the latest technology in place to facilitate remote work or serving you wherever we might be if we're out of the office or whatever. But all of our lawyers are working from home. As you can see in the background, we closed down. I work here at home and have been since last Thursday. So everything is going very smoothly, and I'm really, really happy about the way things are structured for us as a law firm. So we're here to help. This might be a good time to reevaluate your corporate structure, get things up to date, make certain that things are where they are supposed to be, that properties are titled in the correct way, that your leases are written in the correct way, etc. On the estate planning side, you might be thinking about the same thing as well and looking at it and saying, what do I need to do? Most people update their wills every 19.8 years. That's the industry study. So if you have not updated your will recently or your trust or reevaluated whether things are even in your trust so that it works correctly, this is a good time to do it. We'd be happy to help you out. So let's take a look at that. Take a look at your powers of attorney and whatnot. And I'm sure your circumstances are different than they were even a few years ago. So motivations and goals change over time, and we're here to help keep that up to date. That's the most important thing you can do. It is a bit of a housekeeping thing, but that's what makes your plan work, whether it's on the business side or whether it's on the estate planning side. Keep it implemented well. Number two, the courts are open. There's a lot of misinformation, I think, out there, and people are hearing that there's got a moratorium or that's got a moratorium. What's really happening, and I've posted it on Facebook as well, and I'll continue to do it, but what's really happening is the courts are kind of pausing some of the deadlines, and the legal word is tolling. So a toll, T-O-L-L. They're tolling any deadlines that might be in place. They're continuing some jury trials until a later date. So those things are just moving out a little bit, but they're not off the docket. In fact, our Indiana Supreme Court is holding oral arguments, and the Court of Appeals is holding oral arguments as before. They're just restricting the public access. They're having the parties and their lawyers appear only. And a lot of the trial courts that we would be involved in, mostly with your cases, are also doing things remotely and by court call and whatnot. So some things are being delayed, but that doesn't mean that they're stopping. As I mentioned a minute ago, we're working on pushing your cases forward as fast as we can and using this time to make certain that everything is filed and up to date with your case and moving it forward so that when the courts are kind of fully back online, that your case is as far forward in the queue as possible and you haven't just waited to see what's going to happen and you get backed up in a traffic jam basically behind other cases. So this is the time to be pushing forward on discovery, trial preparation, witness preparation, documentation for your case, all that kind of a thing. And that's what we're working on like we do every single day. But an extra lull in the actual hearings is creating an opportunity to work on some of these other things that are behind the scenes. So use that effectively with us and in your case. The courts, as you know, also have electronic filing, and everything is being filed electronically. The judges are ruling on things daily. So don't think that just because the courthouses are sort of closed to the public that the courts are closed. They are not. All pleadings, all motions are being ruled on. Every day the judges are putting out rulings. Every day new motions are being filed by us and by opposing counsel. So we're responding. All of that is moving forward in the normal course because we have electronic filing as opposed to the olden days when we walked downtown and took pieces of paper and went to every courtroom and they stamped it and put it in the system. It's all electronic, instantaneous. So things are moving forward quite nicely. Check us out on Facebook, on our posts there regularly. Check us out on YouTube. We're loading a ton of content there, so there's a lot of new information. And over the next couple weeks, we're going to be uploading even more new content for you to keep abreast of what the status of the law is in many different areas related to real estate investors, small business owners, estates, and that kind of thing. So keep posted with us, and we look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call or email at any time. Thank you.